Welcome to Once.Upon.a.Hot.Take. I'm your co-host Jordan.
And I'm your other co-host Leah.
Fairy tales are just the beginning. This is the podcast all about, you guessed it, our hot takes on books you love and love to hate.
We're covering everything from fantasy to sci-fi, romance to thrillers. We have a variety of segments, including some new ones today that we plan to cover, and we're keeping it loose and fun.
So forget the deep dives. This is a podcast for unfiltered opinions and hot takes from two friends who read too much and talk even more.
Spoilers ahead, mateys! We are discussing all things These Tangled Vines today. And P.S., we're grown-ups, so you may catch us using a grown-up word or two or three or seven. You've been warned.
So if you have a book rec or hot take that differs from ours, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email at onceuponahot.take@gmail.com and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at onceuponahot.take.
Okay, and we have a very exciting brand new segment today called Things from Last Episode, and we absolutely need your help in renaming that segment because that is lame. So basically, the need arose where we had some things we had to address from previous episodes, and so that is the working name we have right now, and it's not good, so help us. Jordan, take us away with things from that last episode that need addressing.
Okay. First off the bat, from I believe 2 episodes ago, we came in with hot takes on lavender lattes.
Oh, we had things to say. Things to say.
So it turns out one of my very good friends, Jamie, lavender lattes are her number 1 latte.
Oh,
her favorite.
Wow.
Turns out I don't know my friend's coffee orders very well.
I mean, who does? There's other things that we got in
She took
our
it
brains.
so personally that we did not like lavender lattes.
Well, you know what? Everybody has different opinions, and Jamie's is wrong, but yeah, it just, I don't know. Tastes like you're drinking a bottle of potpourri to me, but you know, maybe people like that.
Yep.
So, all right.
Okay.
Sorry, Jamie.
Yeah. Okay, and my second follow-up is our last episode when we talked about the grave digging.
That's right. Okay, yeah. Jordan went home and texted me and was like, I'm home and my dad's digging a grave today. I was like, yes, pictures, here we go. But did she take pictures? Jordan?
No.
She did not.
I forgot my phone, okay? I know, I failed.
All right.
There will be more opportunities.
Okay. More people are going to die, you think?
Yeah, I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure that's...
As long as you're sure. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, the grave dimensions are 40 inches across,
Okay.
100 inches long,
Okay.
and 4 feet deep.
Wait, 4?
Yes.
What happened to whole 6 feet underground thing?
I don't know. That's just the new standard.
Wow. You know, I bet they make coffins like, better. So animals aren't like,
Seems
like
likely.
digging through it.
They're not just like pine wooden box
That's
anymore.
so interesting. Okay, but still, how do they get out of the 4 feet? Because 4 feet is over half of me. I wouldn't.
Yeah. That's fair. Stepladder was the answer.
Oh, that makes more sense than a ladder because you just put it. Okay. All right. Wow.
Yep.
That is insightful.
Okay.
Who would have known?
And in addition, my dad told me that because this fall has been really dry, he carried over 600 gallons of water to soften the dirt up prior to digging.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I wouldn't even have thought of that.
No.
Holy smokes. Wait, so what do they do in winter then, too, when things are frozen?
They don't do anything.
Where do they keep them?
I'm sure at the funeral home.
Mortuary?
Yeah.
Mortuary?
Mortuary.
Mortuary.
Yes.
But there's really no G in there. It's just
mortuary.
Okay. There.
Yeah.
The funeral parlor.
They're held on there, and then there's like a backload. So in the springtime.
Yeah, then he'd be busy.
Yes, super busy.
Okay, this is coming back to me now. I think in 8th grade, we toured like a funeral parlor. And they took us, as part of like religion class. Like, this is what we do with bodies when they're getting, just to like, hey, FYI. And I feel like, yes, I remember like going down to the basement where they keep the bodies and stuff. But I was too scared to go look in the rooms where they kept them. And now I kind of wish I would have. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not a public school field trip.
No, really?
No.
Okay, so I have the general hot take question for today. And it is, weirdly, again, related to coffee. We might have an obsession or something. So, Jordan, mocha, yeah or no?
Ooh, I would say I'm a yes conditionally.
Yes, but, okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I I do like the coffee hot chocolate mix, but it's not like a morning drink for me.
Sure.
That's like a wintertime cold, like I was outside.
Gotta warm up the hands.
Skating or sledding or doing some kind of fun winter activity.
Yep.
I needed to warm up after.
Yeah. You want a mocha.
Yep.
Okay. I'm a no. Oh. I'm a no. I either want my coffee or I want my hot chocolate. I don't want my chocolate anywhere near my coffee. I don't want my coffee anywhere near my chocolate. I like them separate.
That's really too bad.
Yeah. I don't think I'm missing out either. I think I'm the one that is right here and everybody else probably is a little wrong, but all right. I've even had like a white chocolate mocha before, and that's been tolerable. The white chocolate mocha was okay, but I'm never going to order that. If someone gives it to me and it's free, I'm like, fine, I'll drink it, but I'm not picking it off the menu.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just weird. Coffee and chocolate do not mix in my mouth. Like, nope, one or the other.
Well, then you haven't had the mint chocolate bomb at Gloria Jean's in the mall.
Okay, now mint chocolate. Now
you said no chocolate and coffee.
You're right, but the mint, could that sway me? Like a white chocolate could not.
It's very delightful.
We might need a field trip. Next podcast on the road. Yeah. Gloria Jean's in the mall. Oh, we could take it and then we could go in the furniture store that's right over there and just park it on some really comfortable furniture and just podcast. Oh,
I'm sure the Steinhoffel's employees would love that.
I'm sure they would.
You could have like a little audience.
Yeah, be like, what do you guys think, Joe? Then we could get some actual fan thoughts in real life. Oh my gosh, yes.
Turns out all of them read the book.
Yeah, field trip scheduled. Okay, everybody, stay tuned for that episode coming. Got to do it during the winter, right, when mochas are going to hit.
Yes.
So, all right.
Well, this is a cold drink, though.
Oh, okay. And I've also never had an iced mocha, so that could also change things. I don't know. Okay. Sounds like we've got some experimenting to do.
Yes, we absolutely do.
So if you didn't catch that, today's episode is These Tangled Vines by Julianne McLean. Jordan, why don't you go ahead and start us with your nonverbal reaction?
I would be delighted.
Would you? Okay, go. Okay, elaborate.
I'm just very frustrated with this book. That's my elaboration.
Okay. All right. Here's mine. So let me read you what I wrote in my notes so that I remember how to make these noises. Intrigued. Short noises of approval and question. Very short. So I want it very staccato. Oh. Just right there. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked this book. There were problems with it, which I'm sure we're going to dive into. But overall, I was happy to read it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Why this pick? So I bought it on Audible years ago and never listened to it. It was one of those situations where I got trapped in the shoot. I have a subscription.
Where'd this come from?
I have credits stocked up. I can't end my subscription without losing my credits. So I just had to pick something. I picked this book. And with our podcast, I was like, I need to have some more content on the shelf. So I'm going to reach out and do some audiobooks.
Yep.
So this was our option because this is what I had readily available.
And I read it. I bought a copy of it and read it. It was paperback, it wasn't hardcover, but...
That's okay.
That was fine.
This book isn't deserving of hardcover.
Oh, shots fired!
Sorry.
All right, give us the summary, Jordan.
Here we go. Fiona has been caring for her paraplegic father, Freddie, ever since her mother passed away 10 plus years ago. She receives a mysterious phone call that she must fly to Tuscany to collect her inheritance that her birth father left to her. So without telling her dad where she was really going, she takes off to the land of wine. She goes to the will reading to find out that she inherited the entire vineyard and the company, leaving her half-brother Colin and half-sister Sloane, who she just met, up in arms over this.
They were pissed!
Over the course of a week, she is looking for proof that the vineyard was left to her in honesty and not due to bribery or something that would reverse the will to an earlier version, which is what Colin is working hard to prove. During her week, she learns she loves Tuscany, the vineyard, the staff, and probably doesn't want to sell the vineyard, but also is trying to figure out how to tell her dad back home. She ends up finding a series of letters written from both her mother, Lillian, and biological father, Mr. Clark, to each other, detailing how their affair started and how they planned to divorce their spouses and marry each other. Fiona ends up becoming friends with her new half-sister, finding the courage to confront her dad, and started a new life in a new land. The end.
The end. Okay, great summary, except not so much because you forgot the most important part. So
what's that,
Fiona's
Leah?
mom on her deathbed tells Fiona, hey, by the way, your dad is not your dad. Here's your dad's real name. Make sure you don't tell the guy that you actually thought was your dad because it will break his heart. Okay, bye. And then she dies.
Yeah.
And then Fiona has to sit with that for forever.
Yeah.
What a bombshell.
Lillian is a terrible mother.
Yeah, she's not great.
She is not. So, do you want to dive into this part right now?
Nope. Let's save it when we go down to characters because I got words about all of them.
Yep.
All of them.
That sounds right. And remind me why you said you liked this book.
I will get to it.
We're going to circle back around to that thought.
So
okay.
my overall thought is the plot. The plot is what I liked about it. I thought it was a good story. It's got good bones, but honestly, the writing was just meh. In particular, those flashback chapters to Lillian, they were just really badly written, and I could not actually put my finger on why. They had a different tone to them and just a structure. I don't know. They were not good though, and that's why I knocked this down a little bit. She was doing a lot of telling instead of showing. Let me experience it. Don't just tell me these things. I don't know.
Yeah. Can I pause you for a second?
Please do.
Those letters were so detailed.
Yeah, and we didn't get them till the very end too, which I get, but
who's writing these letters?
Yeah.
These aren't. Lillian would not have. I don't believe anyone would write about their daily life the way she was writing about her daily life.
And just mail them off.
Yeah, I just was like, this is not how this should be
especially because
portrayed.
she was trying to keep it all secret from Freddie, too.
Yeah.
Did she think he would just never check the mail and spot an Anton letter? What?
I don't know. It was very bizarre.
Yeah, and aside from, Sloane, I didn't really see anybody's character developing. Everybody was just status quo, riding that train, same old, the whole time.
Preach it.
Yep. So we'll talk more about the characters when we get to the characters, but that's my overall thought.
Okay. Man, did this book get under my skin. Okay. Like I said, I was listening to this audibly, but I was constantly frustrated with the characters, and they all felt so cliche. Yeah. So cliche. Each character was a stereotype. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to tell you all the stereotypes.
Tell us.
First, you have Fiona, the ever-dutiful daughter who ends up feeling betrayed but ultimately forgives her father, who really didn't deserve her forgiveness.
He's a turd bag.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you keep going on Fiona, then I'll jump in with my Fiona.
Oh, no, that was my Fiona.
Oh.
I'm doing one sentence.
Oh, for everybody?
For each of the main characters.
So you do that, then I'll come in with my blips too.
Okay. So next you have Lillian, the young beauty who falls in love with Tuscany and a rich guy who loves...
Not even just a rich guy, her boss. Her boss.
A rich and older man and who has fallen out of love with her loser husband who she married too young. Then you have Freddie, the guy who loves his career more than anyone or anything else and is so self-centered. Colin, the wicked and greedy stepbrother trying to get his money back that he thinks is rightfully his. Sloane, the rich heiress who can't figure out how to live life with all the luxuries she's accustomed to. This super loyal staff. And then let's not forget Mr. Clark, who lost the love of his life and never went on to find true happiness again.
Which, does that really happen in real life? Do people pine for people for 20, 40 years? Just find someone else,
I was like, this is so cliche. I cannot handle it.
Everybody's sad after a breakup,
Yes.
But
okay, so that's all the cliche of the character types. There was not one unique character.
Yep.
But now, let's not forget the deathbed confession by Lillian.
Yeah.
All of the so that's one thing. All of the descriptions of the scenes are right out of a fairy tale. The fact that Fiona is so good in understanding and not greedy at all. This book did not feel unique or exciting or really make me wonder what was to come. It was predictable in a way I have never come across in a book before, and I found that incredibly boring.
See, even though it was predictable, I still was into the story. Like, I was still, even if we wouldn't have agreed to podcast this, I would have still finished it, even though it wasn't like one of my top books. Like, I still was into the plot, even though knowing it was pretty much going to end up all okay. So, yeah, kind of like you said, Lillian, just not super believable. She seemed just totally two-dimensional. I didn't care as much as I thought about, like, when Freddie got hurt and then her having to, like, stay with him out of guilt to care for him. Like, I didn't really, that did not tug at my heartstrings the way I think the author was intending that to. Like, that to me probably should have seemed more of like a, like, dagger to the heart moment. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, I wasn't, it seemed like they were building it up to be this big build up, and then it was a cool reveal. I was like, okay. But it didn't hurt me emotionally.
Yep. Totally agreed.
I agree with everything you said about Fiona. Not realistic. Too nice. She's literally had no conflict with anyone at all, ever, in the book, except from that conversation with her dad about how she was mad at him for keeping the truth from her for her whole life. And then 2 paragraphs later, she was like, I forgive you. It's okay. Like, what? No, that is like relationship breaking information there. And you're just like, it's okay, Dad.
Yeah, you can't just.
No. And then Freddie, I hate that turd bag. Like, he was not, I don't understand it. Fiona mentioned early on quite a bit how, like, devoted he was as a father. And I have a hard time believing that because throughout the whole book, he is a selfish narcissist.
Yep.
And her mom just must have been a really good actor because her mom was so devoted to her dad, but while being in love with another man. How did Fiona not, like, pick up on that? That does not make sense to me. Or is just Fiona so clueless? She's just so happy all the time that she just can't see her parents actually hate each other?
Yeah.
Like, also, I'm sorry. Would you want someone to hang around with you the whole time knowing that they were in love with another person? No, thank you. No, thank you. Like, I don't know. How was Lillian not just so miserable all the time?
Yes.
Like, that just, no one would allow that guilt to overshadow them so much in that way. I just don't get it. It's not possible.
So, again, can you tell me why you liked this book? When
I like the plot. I like the plot. Like, the idea of, like, average Joe person just getting this big, like, mystery surprise. Like, oh, my gosh, my life has changed.
You don't think that's cliche?
Oh, it is cliche. Yeah, but sometimes I like cliche.
Oh.
Yeah, like, this is not original. No, but I just liked following, like, the story. Like, oh, okay, cool. And I am such a sucker for backstory, too. So, like, when we got these backstory chapters that were written terribly about Lillian, I still was like, okay, I got to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's fair. I do think the backstory, even though it wasn't well written, the plot was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is where it got the like rating from me.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay. Just, I guess we kind of described the read. It went fast for me. I did enjoy reading it. But especially when they got into how, like, Fiona was conceived, I was like, oh, I got to read more now. Like, I did want to, like, speed through and finish those parts. But other than that, it was just like I'm happy to look forward to this at the end of the day. But I wasn't like gotta speed home and get all my chores done so I can read this book.
Yeah. Okay, so I do want to talk a little bit about this. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I did an audio version of this book. It was narrated by Carlotta Brenton. So, I was listening to this in the car while I was out doing yard work and while working on our podcast room. That's when I finished it. I'm not so sure that this was the best book for audio.
Oh.
Carlotta had so much. She had voices for each character, which is so impressive. And she did a really good job. So I'm not critiquing her abilities at all. I think she's a very talented voice actor to be able to come up with so many distinct voices.
That would be hard.
Yes, there's a lot.
Wow.
So she did a really good job, but the actual voices themselves were additionally annoying. Like Sloane was like this. She was so broody the whole time.
Just the California
and
drawl over it.
Freddie was like some weird dad, and Mr. Clark had the deep and beautiful voice.
Oh,
you know? So,
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
It was a whole experience.
Yeah. I feel like audiobooks a lot of them are going towards that now, or having like multiple actors, like a female and a male actor now, like read them out. I have not listened to an audiobook in a long time, so I can't really personally give experience, but that's what I'm hearing on the gram. That's what people are shouting out on the Instagram.
Yeah, it was fine. I don't know. I think I disliked characters more because of the way they were portrayed, more so than if I was just reading it.
Sure. Yes, if you have someone that's an annoying character and also an annoying voice, that would add extra layer of annoyance.
Yep.
I could see that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, did you have a favorite character?
I can tell you who it's not pretty easily. I really struggled with this one. I found all of the characters to be surface level, cliche, and boring. But you pointed it out early on. Sloane was the only character that developed, and that is why she's my pick for favorite character.
Me too.
We love a character on an arc.
Yep.
Like, I need that.
Something. You got to have some type of development. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I did enjoy kind of seeing her, grow and follow her journey.
Yeah. She went from a mother full of self-doubt and like a trophy wife with a cheater husband to developing a meaningful relationship with her new sister, putting her brother and husband in their place, and finding the courage to be the best mom that she could be to her children.
And just, standing up for like herself.
Yep. Yep. She did a really good job. I liked her character development.
Everyone else, terrible.
Yep. They basically sucked.
So, character cocktail. Wine, obviously. Just kidding. I actually gave Fiona like a Coors Light, just like a warm Coors Light that someone found in their garage. Like just bland, basic, tasteless. Like there's just no personality. That warm Coors Light left over in the garage. Yeah, like she had no real personality. She was just kind to everyone all the time. Which is lovely, but there are no people like that in this world. Yeah. And then Freddie, he gets apple pucker because you think it's going to taste good. Like you order a shot of apple pucker when you're in college and you're like, okay, here we go. And then it turns out just to be super sour and super gross. Like I was waiting for the moment, like when they were going to really go into detail about how Freddie was such a good father and why he was such a good father and how this accident turned him into the man he was today. And no. Just he literally
they doubled down,
forced them to stay with him out of guilt and like, I don't want you to leave me alone. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. So yeah, he's apple pucker.
Yep. Good pick. Also agreed. Wine is the option. Italian wine, to be specific. Yeah. But I did not have time to go to the store to pick some up.
You know what? Darn it. I was really looking forward to some vintage wine.
So we are having the mulled apple cider from last time because it still is a fruit-based beverage. Yep. And it's fall, and this is a cozy drink for this time of year. So...
And it was really dang good. Like, I sucked mine down already. I might need a refill. Pause so I can refill.
Yeah.
So, all right. We probably have a lot of highs and lows. I'll go reiterate my high. I like the plot. I love a good backstory. I am a sucker for backstory. So those flashbacks were really nice for me. It was fun getting the pieces of the story in small chunks. But that's also going to be my low then later on, which I'll talk about. So tell me your high if you have one.
Yeah, it's okay. I said the scene setting was well done. Without being over the top, I was able to visualize the beautiful scenery. I'm not one for like overly flowery descriptions. So this hit the sweet spot for me where I was able to picture the beauty without fully losing my attention.
Without like, I don't need 6 pages describing it. Like just a couple paragraphs and we're great. I'm there with you.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
So my low was the mom flashback chapters. They rang so false and rushed. Like the plot was there. It was good plot, but it almost like it was like a second person writing it. It was not good writing. And I don't have a clear reason why. It just did not feel genuine. And I didn't feel that way about the Fiona chapter. So it really threw me off. Like anytime it was a Lillian chapter, I was mad.
Yes.
Because I didn't like how it was reading and sounding. But I wanted the information, but I was like, why does this suck so much?
Yeah. Yep. Totally. My low is Freddie.
Yeah.
Which you already like dove into, so we don't have to like get too into this, but maybe I will because
just lay it on him, man. Gosh. He's a trash person.
Okay. I hate that the quadriplegic was the bad guy of the story. Like, I just don't like that.
Yeah, yeah.
We got a very one-sided view of his character through Lillian's letters, which painted him as a very selfish and inattentive husband who never thought about his wife's needs or wants in life, which is also her right to feel that way. Like, everyone gets to feel how they want to feel. However, she never once brought this up to him until she fell in love with someone else.
But also to argue that he wasn't really there to talk about. He was always out doing his book stuff. But I agree with you. Like, conversation is key in a relationship. So if you are unhappy, you don't wait for the other person to figure it out. You tell them, hey, I'm not cool with you leaving me for weeks at a time to go right in a different city when we came here together. Yeah.
Yep.
You got to say it.
So anyways, then he let Lillian think that Fiona was his child for the rest of her life, even though he knew Fiona was Mr. Clark's daughter? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. What? Okay, because he was worried if he told Lillian that he knew the truth, that she'd be like, well, now I'm actually leaving because this is not your kid and I'm not your wife.
Yep. It's so fucked up.
Yeah, he's not a good guy.
He also has a bit of a hero complex, thinking that he has to write this book before they can have a baby so he can set them up for success. Dude, life isn't perfect.
Right.
Stop trying to make it so by delaying things.
And I don't like that was his decision too. Like, well, I'm going to do this for us.
Yes. No, he sucked.
Yeah. He was never, the only time he was likable was when he was like kind to her after she got out of that like abusive relationship or her family and all that. But also, so like I get it, you know, like people that have all that trauma and that abuse latch onto the first person that's kind to them.
Yeah.
But like you don't gotta marry him, you know? Like,
Yep. Okay.
And also, who can be like, let's just take off work and go live in a different country for 3 months?
Well, she was.
And who can think they're just going to get a job there, too? Like, all of that was just, no.
Well, I don't know. I liked that, actually. I was kind of like, I mean, he wasn't working.
Right, true. He was just going to write his book. So she was just going to
hope
she gets a job to pay for them both?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
She's just thinking, I'm waitressing right now, right? I think she was just,
okay.
I think she was a waitress.
True. And they were both living on waitress salary?
Yeah.
Minimum wage must have been higher.
This was like the 80s though, right?
Was it the 80s? Yeah, you're right.
Because she's like 30 in 2019.
Yeah.
So this is for sure the early 80s.
You're right.
But now I forgot where I was going with that.
I'm way too much of a planner to just be like, let's pack up and leave and I'll get a job somewhere. Right. It'll be fine.
No, I think like you can get a waitressing job anywhere.
True. Yeah, that's true. But me going across the seas, not having that job lined up, could never do it. Could never do it. No.
I mean, I agree, but I would say that is one of the more enjoyable parts of the story.
Yeah, it's just like, let's go.
Okay, I do have a second worst thing.
Oh, okay.
I do want to talk about. Problems with Lillian's character, which are extensive, but my big grief with her was her feeling like her miscarriage was a failure. Yeah. That is so problematic.
Oh, yeah.
She needed to go to therapy. Someone to tell her.
Think about it. 80s, therapy wasn't like a big thing.
You're correct.
But like, oh man, yeah. And you know, miscarriages we're not talking about and probably not even understood as much as they are today, I wouldn't think. But
yeah. I was that
she
sucked.
she was broken.
Yep, she was super broken. Okay.
So, best scene. I loved the whole, like, there's a vintage wine bottle for all the kids when they were born. I thought that was so sweet and sentimental and cool and just, like, a really unique nod. There was some uniqueness in this book. It was that.
That was good. I was hoping you were going to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
So, I picked... Well, wait. First, before I get into my pick, I do want to talk more about that.
Oh, okay.
I also really loved that. I'm going to nitpick just a little bit.
That's what we do here, so.
The key that she got in the lockbox at the bank.
Yes.
Why was there not a note with the key in the lockbox?
That doesn't, if you wanted her to find it.
Yes.
Why not just say, that seems like.
That bothered me.
I'm going to force a mystery just to force a mystery.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, there's absolutely no reason to not have had a piece of paper in that lockbox.
A little explanation like, hey, BT dubs.
This is where this
is going to go.
Yes.
Especially because they, like, literally tried one spot and found it. So it's not like they were going for weeks and being like, oh, but this key will never find where it goes. No.
Yeah.
They did.
Yep, immediately.
Yeah. Like, all right, let's try it. Here it is.
And like, why as like in those shoes, you're like, I'm putting this out here for when I die. Mm-hmm. I want that person to have it.
Yeah, you took the time to put it in a lockbox and write her name on it. But you can't take time to just scribble a little note. Hey, this unlocks all the vintages for the kids. Maybe. Let's give him some credit here that he probably doesn't deserve. Maybe he wanted this to be a scavenger hunt where all his kids could bond together. But even if that's what you wanted, put a little note. Hey, kids, you all got to work together to solve this mystery.
Literally like, any kind of note.
Any
kind of note.
All right,
okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, guy.
So, all right. Best scene for me, I'm going with Fiona at the pool with Sloane and the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
So
she handled that very well.
Yes.
That was before I had made up my mind that she was too perfect.
Yes.
Like, I was like, that was a good way to handle that. I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah. It was all well done.
Mm-hmm.
Sloane opened up.
Yep.
It was the start of her character development, realizing like there are good people in the world, which maybe is why Fiona had to be such a good character, was so that Sloane could see
that good people exist.
Yeah.
I get it. But at least have her fight with her dad. Like, just make her real at some point, you know? Come on.
Yes, absolutely. That...
Even the way she, like, talked about her dad, it was so just, like, textbook, like, Dad, I'm going to express my feelings of disappointment to you. Here they are. I'm really sad. I forgive you. Like...
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say it.
No.
Okay.
My worst?
Oh, I can't wait.
The D-pic of Sloane's husband to his 9-year-old daughter. My God. Oh, my God. Take some time to check who you're sending that to. Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, I totally forgot that happened.
Vile.
That's bad.
I was cringing big time. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the poor mom had to like have that conversation with the daughter and be like, that's your dad. Wasn't meant for you. Wasn't also meant for me. Just no. That is a door. No. Should not have been opened.
Yep. That's a great pick. That's better than mine. I forgot that happened.
Yeah. Immediately as soon as that happened, I was like in the document typing like, oh, yuck.
Okay. The scene that also gave me some yuck was when Lillian invited Mr. Clark into their apartment for that first night.
Oh, come on, girl. You know what you're doing. Yes. Don't act like you're innocent in the... Oh, no.
Yes.
Stop it.
You've
been drinking. No. We all know where this is going. You know where this is going.
And she's like having all this guilt. Oh, no, my husband's rum and he's not here.
Yeah.
Like,
or another man in your house and your husband's. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Why is rum your tipping point here?
Like, oh, we're drinking the rum. No.
And then I can't remember if it was the first night or the second night he came over. It must have been the second night because I don't think they slept together the first time he came over.
No, I think that just like laid the groundwork.
Yeah. The second time, because she made them coffee at 11 p.m. I was like, what do you need coffee for so late?
Come on, you're going to bed.
What do you need coffee for?
That should be your mocha.
Yeah. You only need coffee for planning on staying up all night, which you're always planning to stay up all night if you're going to have an affair.
Bang-a-rang, yeah.
So, yeah, it was so cringy. I was like, puke in my mouth.
Puke in my mouth. Blah.
Her making a big deal about the rum just really threw it over the edge for me.
Let's just nitpick here. No. I also, so the ending, okay, she forgives her dad and moves to Italy, happily ever after, yay. And then, like, the afterward, gosh dang it, I liked the content of it, but, like, it was just so cheaply done. Like, let me dump a bunch of info in here, but I don't really want to write a ton about it. Like, the plot of the book was great. But just the writing couldn't hold up. Like, I'm going to call you from the airport. It's me, Sloane. Let me tell you everything that you need to know that's happened over the past 5 years in just this one conversation. See you soon, bye. Like, that's literally what it was. Like, oh, man. If you're going to do that, then just have bullet points of, like, here's how everybody's doing right now, you know?
Yeah. No. Is that your what we would change?
No.
It's
that's not. That's just my second worst. No, yeah. Although, yeah, I would change that. Just turn it into bullet points. Well, what would you change, Jordan?
Oh, okay. Well, now it's not. It's softer than that.
Oh, okay.
I went with a positive route here.
Oh.
So a little change of pace.
Okay.
I want more Fiona and Sloane development.
Oh, yeah. So have two chapters of afterward.
Yes. Well, even just more in the middle of them.
Oh, like interacting and like they're growing their relationship.
Yes.
Like maybe some more tension at the beginning. Like she passed her the salt and didn't give her the stink eye. Yeah. Okay.
I wanted more with them because it was my favorite part of the story. And it just kind of went step by step. There was never any like steps back. There was, very linear, very basic.
We're on the status quo train.
Yeah, we could have. I could have like used a little bit more flair there, just because it was the only place with character growth.
So mine, it's pretty vague, but it's rate Lillian's chapters better. Like I literally don't. I cannot pinpoint why I didn't like them, why they felt forced and rushed, but they just did. Like, these are the vibes I was getting, and I don't have anything other than do better.
Do better.
Yeah, to flush that one out. So I don't know. Do better, but I don't know how. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, do we need to cover one more time about how unrealistic those journal entries are?
Yeah, just like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There needed to be a better way.
Yeah, I know.
Like, like a diary. Like, I found my mom's diary.
Yeah, or something like that. Yes, because it would be one thing to pine for a person your whole life after you've completely cut off contact with that person. Like, they live like as this, you put them on a pedestal in your head. But then when you still have the connection with that person, that to me seems weird. Why be with them or not? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Freddie.
See, that hurt.
Freddie's
Seriously, yeah. And how could Lillian fake it for that long? Like, I'm happy to care for you. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're guilting yourself.
Yeah. It's a pure guilt trip for her whole life.
Yeah. Ugh. No wonder she died before him.
Yeah.
I loved how that was like a plot, but we all thought he was just going to die pretty soon, so we're just going to roll with it. Even he was like, well, I didn't think I'd make it this long.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse for how you live. Yeah. What? No.
All right, Leah, kick us off. FMK.
Okay. Well, I'm going to F Anton because he seems pretty hot.
Oh, yeah. That was a good pick.
Yep, and he's into a fling, I guess, so.
Okay.
Okay, what are you doing?
Young Mr. Clark.
Oh, young Clark. Okay,
yes.
okay, yep.
Seems like a good guy who is willing to have affairs.
Yeah, apparently. You know who I'm going to marry?
Who?
I'm going to marry Maria's husband. Because he's a hard worker. The house, the maid or whatever.
Yeah.
He's a hard worker. He's got skills.
You're hilarious.
He's got a steady job. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm marrying him.
I said
Mr.
I'm
Maria.
marrying Maria.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because she does all the cooking.
Yeah, and she's kind to everybody.
Yeah.
And she's got the goings on. She's got her, ear to the ground. She knows what's up with everybody.
Yeah. And I would love a job at the vineyard. I could live on the vineyard with her. She can cook all my meals for me.
Yes. Anytime they were eating this book, I was like,
I know.
I'm so hungry.
Can you, but once again, cliche.
Yep. Italian pasta. Yeah.
It really irritated me how literally every single scene went exactly as storybook.
How you could picture. Yep. Throwing a quesadilla in there once in a while, people.
Yes!
Get some wings!
Yeah.
Crack open a beer!
Who you killing?
Obviously Freddie, because he's the worst! He's the worst! Fiona said he was so kind and loving to her, and like, how? He's never done anything nice in his life. He's just a big jerk to everybody, and even with the letter to Anton, like, never contact Fiona. I know you're her daughter or your dad, but I don't want you ever to talk to her. Like, first off, not your place. Not your place.
I really hope that I have, through this conversation, you're going to drop your rating.
I might now. I forgot about how much I hated him.
Yeah. Obviously, you're correct. Freddie's the one that's got to go. Then everyone can move on with their lives.
Exactly. Literally. Everyone can be better. Man.
And can we talk we didn't even discuss how he stripped the opportunity for Fiona to get to know her birth dad.
Yes, and her siblings too. Like,
he took a whole life away from her.
They were even in America. They could have met up somewhere in Utah.
Yes.
Right? Is that halfway?
Not even close.
Where is Fiona from?
Florida.
Florida, you're right. Okay, yeah.
So it would have to be like, yeah.
Yes. All right, I take it back.
Okay, but in either case, like, he took away that opportunity for her to get to know someone who actually really loved her.
Yeah, for real. He made a whole bottle of wine for her,
and then she doesn't even find out about this person until
after he's dead too.
Yes.
Yeah, and okay, did it ever really say why he left her the vineyard?
No.
Like, we just kind of had to speculate, right? Like, because his kids were brats and didn't love him.
Yeah.
And then also probably this whole guilt. He felt guilty over not ever being there for her, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, it really wasn't explicitly said.
No. And I think he was, I have this in my head that he was hoping that she would love the vineyard like her mom did.
Okay.
Because he knew his two kids didn't.
What
so
if
he was like holding out hope that, this third one who was with the love of my life is going to love this place.
That's a big risk. What if she was like allergic to grapes or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, some questionable choices there.
All across the board.
All across the board. Everybody kind of gets some L's here. And
all right.
Not doing it.
Okay, I'm doing surprise questions first.
Okay, good. Yes, good. Because otherwise I always just bulldoze over you and then forget that you actually have something to say. Okay, yes.
Okay. Question number 1. Did Mr. Clark intentionally run over Freddie on that fateful night?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I wish it would have been yes, and that they would have told us more like detail later that like he really did do it on purpose, and then there was just an added layer of character development.
Would have been spectacular.
Yes, but
that's
I think
the twist I needed.
I think it was an accident. Like
Same.
you said.
Agreed.
Yep.
He's too good of a guy.
I know. Dang it.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 2. Are you keeping the vineyard and moving there, or are you selling?
Hands down, if I'm Fiona and I have nothing going for me in my life, I'm also hating my dad who kept this all secret from me, by the way, and I'm
not if you're Fiona.
Out.
No.
Not if I'm Fiona. Oh, if I'm me.
Right now, this happened to you.
Oh, nah.
You're selling?
Yeah, I'd take the money.
Wow.
I don't know any of those people. I don't speak Italian. Like,
neither does
Yeah,
Fiona.
okay, maybe
you're gonna have.
Can I operate it and still live here?
That wasn't on my. It's not one of my options.
So I don't really want to move to Italy. I got all my
okay.
people here. How would we podcast when I'm in Italy? I'd be asleep when you'd be awake. It just won't work. So pass.
Think of all
for the podcast, Jordan. For the podcast, I'm staying.
Okay. Now.
Wait, you didn't answer it.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I'm too excited about my question list.
Oh yeah. See,
I'm myself. I'm probably in the same boat as you. I'd probably sell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take that money.
Yep. Invest
Imagine the podcast room we could build with $90 million.
Oh.
We would only need like $1 million to build a podcast room.
Easily. Yeah. Easily. We basically sunk that in this room already.
Yeah. With all this equipment.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys don't even know. You don't even know.
Okay. Do audiobooks count as reading?
Absolutely. Yes.
Really?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yep. You're still taking in the content. Yep.
Wow. That is not what I was expecting from you.
No. Yeah, it counts.
I don't know. I'm a really big podcast person. And I didn't feel that the audiobook was different enough from a podcast for me to feel like I was like
reading a book.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I think I'm in the camp of audiobooks are not reading.
They're their own little thingy thing. See,
and
I've discovered with myself, I cannot the audiobooks that I listen to have to be nonfiction. For whatever reason, I cannot keep fiction characters straight in my mind when I'm listening. But if I know like they are real, somehow that's more tangible for me to listen and keep track. Like I tried listening to The Witcher on Audible. Oh my God, I was so lost. I mean, that was a problem too because it was fantasy and all the world building. But I was like, what is happening? Yeah. Even after having watched the TV show, I still was like, I don't know what's going on. But I've listened to some amazing nonfiction audiobooks and really recommend those.
Okay. I have listened to Trevor Noah's.
Oh, he's the best.
It's the best one.
If Born a Crime. Mm-hmm.
It's the only one worth listening to. And I started with that one. And it was all downhill from there.
How can you cannot top that. That's the top of the mountain right there.
It is,
man. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay.
All right. My surprise question is, what did Mr. Clark being British do to either enhance or detract from the story?
Oh.
Like him being British.
Nothing?
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a useless detail. Like, why do you need to be British? Why couldn't you just be Italian?
Yeah.
Like, that seemed like a weird thing, especially because they mostly lived in Italy, sometimes visited England, and then the ex-wife took them and moved to California. So that just was like a weird
Well, there's that house.
detail.
Sloan loves the house in England.
Yeah. Why couldn't it just been in Rome?
Yeah.
you know, like why do we gotta go to England? Seemed weird.
It did. You were correct. Unnecessary.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go over the Harry Potter Legendary Scale Hype Meter. We got a Hogwarts, which is a masterpiece, a place you'd want to return again and again. It's a true classic, no major flaws. The Burrow is heartwarming, it's magical, a book that feels like coming home. It might be a little messy, but it's full of charm. Diagon Alley, it's a bit crowded with ideas. Few things didn't quite work, but you can find some gems here. Privet Drive, not an easy read. It's a bit dull, you're just waiting for the magic to happen, and Azkaban, the truly punishing experience. This book is a chore to get through and has you feeling utterly drained by the end. So I'm coming in. I think I'm going to lock it in still. A Diagon Alley.
I knew it.
The plot is like a 4, but the writing brought it down almost to like a 1 or a 2. And so I kind of compromised at like probably a 2.75 I'd go with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rounding up to, okay, that's fair. I have this at Privet Drive. A part of me wants to bring it down to Azkaban, but I don't think it's there.
Yeah.
I do think it's above that because I was finding myself like, oh well, what's gonna happen?
Like what's gonna go now? Yeah.
The only twist was that Mr. Clark was the one that ran over Freddie.
Yes.
If that didn't happen, this probably would have been 1.
But they didn't even spend much time on that either, which was a bummer. Like that definitely could have been something.
Yep.
Well, on Goodreads, I gave it a 3. Same thing. I was invested in the plot. Writing didn't do it for me. I also did want pasta every time anyone was eating. I was like, ooh, yeah, some pasta would be good right now.
Yeah, this is clocked in at 4.27 stars out of 75,000 ratings.
Oh, I'm a little surprised at that.
Isn't that crazy?
Huh.
I think that's crazy and has totally taken me out of the Goodreads
is,
like
their measurements. Yeah. Well, I am recommending this book to anyone who's looking for a very PG, plot-driven, light read. This is it. I do recommend it. I thought it was a good read. I'm glad I read it. I actually think my mom would like this. Like, it's just a good, like, fiction book. It's easy to pick up and put down. It's not too long or complex. There's no inappropriate parts in it. I did actually book talk this to my high school students, and I had a freshman boy pick it up and start reading it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah. You should get his hot takes on this book.
I should, yeah. I'll be like, all right.
We'll bring that on to
next set from last episode segment, whatever. P.S. Again, tell us what do we gotta call that something.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree with you. I know your mom, Mary. I don't think Mary would like this book. I think she'd really struggle with the affair.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, true.
I don't think she'd like that.
Yeah.
I think I would recommend this to people who like to fall asleep to books at night. Oh. Because it is very lulling. Yes. There's not a lot of action going on, you know. It's very soothing, I would say. A lot of the scene setting is soothing. It's comfortable. Yep. I think it would be a very nice, like, pre-bedtime unwind.
That's a good take on that, Jordan. Yeah.
Thanks. You're not in it for entertainment purposes.
No, you just want to fall asleep, and here's this book. So I don't see myself reading it again. I'm happy to have read it once, but I'm not picking it up again.
I wish I didn't read it. I should say listen.
And the cover design, I think, the sprayed edges are really big right now. If there were some like twisty vines on it with some little grapes on it, that might, elevate it.
Could be cute.
We have no fan thoughts because I forgot to make a post asking people what they thought about it. So
it's fine.
Got nothing.
Can be on at the top of the next.
That's yeah. If you did read it and liked it, tell us and we'll shout you out.
Yep.
Okay, I do have actor portrayals this time. Are you ready?
I got my phone ready to go.
Oh, you're gonna know who these people are. You don't have to Google them. So, Mr. Clark, I've got two thoughts. I've got a George Clooney in his middle-aged prime, like we're talking Ocean's 11, like Silver Fox, suave in his little suits. Yep. Or weirdly, I know this is the wrong nationality, but like Antonio Banderas. Just like a likable, good-looking guy. Got a little bit of that accent action. Like,
Okay. I'm sold on both.
Okay, Freddie.
Gosh.
Is Robert Pattinson. Because I personally, and we will talk more about this when we get into Twilight, I never thought he was hot. He's just like an average skinny jean guy, kind of a little, that's what I got for Freddie.
I disagree. I don't have a second choice here off the top of my head, but Robert Pattinson is a good-looking guy.
I just don't see it. I don't see it.
No, you're crazy.
He was the wrong choice for Cedric Diggory. I said what I said.
What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Oh, okay.
All right, so my Fiona is like a chunky Drew Barrymore. So I'm thinking like
she's chunky?
No. Chunky Drew Barrymore, making her chunky.
Oh.
She would be chunky. Like kind of like 50 First Dates. She's got kind of that klutzy, ditzy vibe with the short hair though. And just like a little pudgy, just living her life.
Yep.
Lillian, no thoughts because she's the worst. I don't know.
I picture her, at least when she was older, kind of like, have you ever watched the TV show Bones?
Mm-mm.
Okay, not going to reference her there.
Okay.
Have you watched, I think she's in Grey's Anatomy.
Oh.
Now I got to look her up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like old school Grey's Anatomy or like some of these new cats on Grey's Anatomy?
No, she's like a side character here. Okay. Deidre Lovejoy.
Oh, okay.
Look her up.
Deidre Lovejoy.
Here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's actually
Lillian.
a really good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Show into a movie. Nah, I don't think this would translate well on screen either in a movie or a show. I don't think it should be bothered to be turned into anything.
This is not the one you told me was becoming something?
No.
Oh,
that was the Portrait of a Thief one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Mm-mm. Yeah. Probably agreed. Yeah. I don't think a movie. I could maybe see a movie actually.
Now, okay, what if it was like a Hallmark movie?
No, I'm picturing
because the cheese factor is there. But yeah.
No, I'm picturing like Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh yeah, Under the Tuscan Sun.
Yeah, something like that. But better with the flashbacks would be in like real, like not obviously it would be like actual scenes of them.
Yeah. Which might be better, so maybe it could work.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a market for those movies so much anymore, though. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of those coming out.
No.
It's like action or kid movie. Really.
Okay. So we're at our end here.
I think so. I think we did it. I think we wrapped it up.
All right. What are your thoughts on our hot takes? Let us know at Once.Upon.A.Hot.Take.gmail.com or on Instagram or TikTok. We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed today's episode, go and leave us a review and give us a follow so more book lovers can find our show.
We will be covering, I feel like we need a drum roll for this one, Twilight next. So go dig out those old copies. Start rereading now. Watch the movie if you have to, if you don't have time. But like we're coming at this from a reread as adults, looking back on it. Does this book kind of hold up to the pedestal that it was on in our teen years? And I got things to say already about it. I'm so excited. Definitely let us know what you think about that one too. And remember, fairy tales are just the beginning, so unplug for a bit and dive into the next adventure with us. If you have any book suggestions, we would love for you to share. Hit us up.
Bye.
Bye.